Hi Sagittarius, welcome and thanks for tuning into my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. You are watching a general love reading for the sign of Sagittarius for this upcoming week in September. Today is Tuesday the 22nd. This is a general love reading, and that means that it can apply to any kind of relationship situations or circumstances that you're dealing with. Don't forget to be flexible with the energy. You can mix and match the roles within the reading, regardless of gender. And that means you can be represented by any of the characters in the cards. Parts of this reading may resonate for you, parts may not. You might feel like I'm reading for you. You might feel like you're cross-watching. So take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't, Sagittarius. I hope that you get something out of this reading. I hope that it's enjoyable. I hope that it's helpful and beneficial to you. So let's get started. I'm going to give this first deck a couple more shuffles. Carmilla's here, as you can see. She's hanging out today. If you're new or unfamiliar with my channel, thanks for joining me. Thanks for giving me an opportunity to read for you. I appreciate that. You can find more specific information in the description box below. All right, let's get started. Let's see what we've got for Sagittarius for this upcoming week in September. We're going to start off with the 8 of Wands, paired with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Wands, Temperance, the 9 of Wands in reverse, Justice in reverse, 5 of Wands in reverse, and then we have the 7 of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, you might be dealing with a situation where there's a lack of communication, a lack of cooperation, maybe an inability to work with somebody or an inability to get along. It feels like there might be an effort to make things work. Maybe try to create some balance or make the situation better. But maybe you or the other party that you're dealing with, maybe they've kind of given up hope or stopped trying, which could possibly make things difficult if one person is making the effort and the other individual or the other parties are not. So at this point in time, Sagittarius, based on what I'm seeing in the cards, it may require some patience on your part to work through this, whatever this is for you. So let's get some more cards on the table for Sagittarius and see what else we get. We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, the 7 of Wands, the Lovers, the 2 of Cups, Four of Swords, 2 of Wands, the Chariot in reverse, and then we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, Sagittarius, so I feel that the situation involves another individual. It feels like it's probably just one other person. And it feels like a very significant relationship. This could be a romantic or intimate relationship, but I feel like the cards are indicating that this is a connection that that's worth fighting for, one that's worth making the extra effort, putting in the extra effort. Again, I get the sense that there's been a lack of communication or an inability to come together, an inability to collaborate or cooperate. Maybe there's some obstacles in the way with regard to moving forward with this connection. I get the sense that there could be a choice to make here, and of course it is a choice that both or all parties are needing to make. And so if one or both parties decides that this isn't worth the fight, or this isn't worth making the effort, then things may not move forward. So that might be what's on your mind right now, Sagittarius, with regard to the situation, that to a certain extent you have all the control, and to a certain extent you have none of the control. We have a Queen of Swords on the table here. This could represent your energy or somebody that you're dealing with. This could also represent your higher self, indicating that there's some time and patience required and needed in the situation. In the meantime, while you are maintaining your patience, this might cause you some trouble in the headspace. It might cause you to worry. It might cause some internal conflict, especially if you're unable to communicate and work things out quickly and efficiently, or in the now. Let's get some more cards on the table for Sagittarius and see what else we get. There's the Eight of Wands. Again, clarifying the Eight of Wands up in your underlying energy. And then we have the Nine of Wands again, this time in the upright position. The Emperor in reverse. Ten of Pentacles. Queen of Wands in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. And then we have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, let's go ahead and talk about them for a minute, since they're out here together with the Seven of Pentacles, which again, to me indicates people that you could be dealing with. This could represent your energy and the person that you're dealing with. I believe that these are two separate energies. But I believe these could represent your higher selves, indicating that some patience is needed, some clarity in thinking. Maybe there is a necessity with regard to separation or lack of communication, at least for the time being, until you can get things right in your own head and come together and maybe see some communication and some cooperation. Because I feel like right now this could be related to a job situation or an opportunity with a connection that is also presenting itself with an opportunity. It feels like this could also involve other people, or perhaps a family unit or a group dynamic, group of people maybe that you're close to, with the Ten of Pentacles coming out here. But I feel like this relationship that you're dealing with, and possibly multiple relationships that you're dealing with, are all significantly important, maybe even on a spiritual level. These are connections perhaps that have lasted the test of time, and therefore are worth the fight, are worth defending, are worth making things work. But I do feel like there's a sense that not any single person can carry the burden with regard to making things work within these connections or this connection, because everybody plays a part in whether there's success, right? Kind of a general message, but I think it's typically true for most relationships. You have a certain level of control, and the control you have within a connection like this is what you do, how you act, how you communicate, how you carry yourself, how you interact with person or people that you're dealing with. But at this point in time, I feel like there is a significant, please don't bite my ear, significant lack of communication. And it's possible this has been carrying on for a while, and it might be causing some issues. Because again, I feel like there is, while this is, or it feels like it could be multiple connections, or, you know, one or more. But I feel that at least at this point in time, there is a lack of cooperation with regard to making things work. Maybe there's a lack of cooperation or disagreements with regard to how important it is to make sure things work, to fight for this, and to defend this relationship, which at this point in time is not a working relationship. So we have a Queen of Wands on the table. So I want to remind you, Sagittarius, this can represent your energy or the person you're dealing with. If this reading is resonating for you, you will know who you are in the reading. But I believe that there is potential that this is the person who has kind of given up the fight, at least temporarily. This person has given up the fight because things are not going their way. And so they could be in a state of rest. They could be in a state of recovery. If there was a recent conflict or dispute or argument, whatever the case may be, I feel like things did not go the way that this person would have liked. And so at least temporarily, at least for the time being, this person has stepped back from making an effort, from putting in the fight. And it could also be because I think this Queen of Wands is feeling a bit of resentment, maybe remorse, maybe reflecting back on some things from the past that again didn't go their way. And so I feel like this person might be in the process of making a decision or trying to decide how to move forward. What does this look like for this individual? Is it worth it for this person to keep moving forward? Is it worth it for this person to keep trying? I think this Emperor is a different energy, and I feel like this is the person who might feel like this is worth the effort, this is worth the fight. However, I only have as much control within this situation with regard to my own behavior, my own interactions with this individual, my own communication, my own decisions. There's a significant opportunity or something with the Ace of Pentacles coming out. There's a significant opportunity here. Now, this might just represent the mending of the relationship itself and moving things forward on an emotional level. This could mean there's something else connected to whatever's going on here. Could be a work opportunity. It could be an opportunity to develop something or create something together. But the Ace of Pentacles is kind of waiting in the wings, waiting for the dust to settle, waiting for the dispute to end, waiting for some compromise. It's kind of lingering up here while things, at least at this point in time, feel a little bit stagnant, feel like they're not moving forward. But again, I get the sense that whatever's going on here there is a delay or a lack of movement forward, because this Queen of Wands feels like she could be in recovery or taking some time to herself, trying to figure out what her next move is, trying to figure out what she wants to do. Let's get some more cards out here for Sagittarius. I want to give this fourth deck one more good shuffle. And let's see what else we get. Knight of Cups in reverse. And the Moon in reverse. Hanged Man. Six of Cups again in reverse. There's the Ace of Pentacles again. This is on the mind of this Queen of Wands. She's thinking about it. Did I say Ace of Wands? Ace of Pentacles? Four of Pentacles again in reverse. The Page of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, clarifying this Queen of Swords. Okay, so there's an offer on the table here that this Queen of Wands is thinking about. She's got this on her mind. This could be the thing that she feels is unjust or unfair, or what's not going her way. This could be what she might be giving up or ending the fight for, but she's thinking about it. Whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, I think it's an opportunity of some sort that's probably appealing in some way. But I do feel like it also requires collaboration with others, that at this point in time is what the problem is. Now, I think that there is possibly some concern surrounding the way in which the next steps are approached. And by that I mean, I think that there is a considerable amount of things from the past that are causing some resentment. Maybe some people or a person is holding a grudge. Could be one or both parties or all the parties involved. I feel like there's some things that happened in the past that were probably hurtful, that have resulted in things coming to a screeching halt. And part of the temptation when dealing with situations like this is to point fingers, right? To lay blame. Because no one wants to accept responsibility for failure. However, I think that's part of the reason why there's a lack of communication, is because there's a reluctance to expose these negative emotions for whatever reason. In other words, I don't feel like there is a desire to hurt somebody's feelings in order to resolve this issue. This Queen of Wands could potentially be considering giving up this Ace of Pentacles because maybe she doesn't feel like this issue can be resolved in her favor. And I think that she is avoiding more conflict, more for herself internally than with regard to whoever she's dealing with. So Sagittarius, I want to remind you, I feel like this is a two-person reading, but there could be multiple parties involved. This could be a family or group dynamic, but I think that it's mainly centered around two people, and this Queen of Wands energy is the strongest. So this could be your energy or somebody that you're dealing with. But she is in a decision-making mode. She's trying to decide what steps to take. What are her next steps? There is this Ace of Pentacles hanging, kind of lingering, and it feels like there could be an offer on the table. Now, this Queen of Swords, King of Swords, these two people feel separate from the actual situation. They could be involved, but I don't know. I don't think they're emotionally attached to whatever's going on here. So let's say there's some kind of conflict or dispute or some kind of fight or some kind of disagreement or disharmony within a connection, within a relationship that is being worked out right now. I don't think this King and Queen of Swords are directly related to whatever is going on over here. They feel involved, but not related to the big issue. I hope that makes sense. However, they are connected to this Ace of Pentacles. And there is a sense that I feel like there's an offer on the table or some opportunity available. And I think these two are waiting for the right moment, if it comes at all. I think these two, the King and Queen of Swords, are very clear-headed, very intelligent people, clear, concise and articulate communicators, people who can get their points across without muddying the waters or confusing the situation. They're going to tell you like it is. They're going to deal in facts and information, and they're going to give you honest opinions. So these two feel like they kind of have some kind of control over, or they might just be directly connected to whatever this Ace of Pentacles is. And this Ace of Pentacles is what's on this Queen of Wands' mind, but that's also a kind of a separate issue to this other issue going on with a different connection. I think that these two are associated with this situation, but they're not directly related. I hope that makes sense. There's an Emperor in reverse who feels like is the person connected with this Queen of Wands who has some kind of issue going on within this connection, where there is a lack of communication, a lack of progress, a lack of effort or cooperation going on. This could be a romantic relationship. It feels more like it could be associated with work or family, but it could be intimate. She just crapped on me. I have to get a paper towel. There's no way around this. I gotta go get a paper towel. I'll be right back. And you know, I should have known better. I thought about it and then I forgot about it. So I apologize, Sagittarius, but she crapped on my arm, mostly the chair, and partly on my shirt. Which fortunately it's a dark color, so it blends in. And I don't think, it's not going to show up anyway, but okay, sorry about that, Sagittarius. I just, she had a grape this morning, and so the poop was a little runnier than it normally is. I'm sure you really wanted to hear that, how runny the bird poop is, but there you go. That's my reality. And so it's your reality right now too, Sagittarius. Okay, let's go ahead and get this last round of cards out. And see what else, see if we can't get anything else. I do think that at least right now, the Ace of Pentacles, whatever this opportunity is, I don't think that there's a lot of conversation surrounding the situation. I think it's just kind of lingering in the air. There's an understanding that it's there, but it's not being talked about right now because this other issue is at the forefront of the situation. So let me give this my last deck one more good shuffle, and then we're going to get the last round of cards out for Sagittarius. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, King of Pentacles, Nine of Wands again in reverse, Three of Cups, the Star in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and then we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, Sagittarius, so, oops, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bop you in the head. I was trying to move my hair out of the way. I'm sorry. Are you okay? She's okay. So this is really interesting. We have a King of Pentacles on the table, and I do believe this is the Emperor in reverse. This is the person this Queen of Wands is dealing with. He's in the upright. So this King of Pentacles has come to terms with whatever the situation is. And he's ready to work things out. However, he also wants to stop fighting, or I don't know if fight is the right word. He wants to stop thinking about, stop putting energy into whatever emotional disconnect occurred here. Whatever this Queen of Wands feels like happened in the past, where she feels like she was wrong, this King of Pentacles is ready to leave it in the past. He doesn't, I don't know that he feels like it's worth fighting over or rehashing or trying to maybe even resolve. I think that he would like to put it in the past. I don't think he's hanging on to any resentment with regard to whatever this is with this Queen of Wands. Because I think that he is prioritizing the Ace of Pentacles, or the work situation. If this is working really, again, it feels like a collaboration or a work situation or something where these two are building something. It feels like a group dynamic. We have the Three of Cups out here as well. So there's something again, an emotional connection between this Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles, where something went wrong in the past, and it's holding things, it's keeping things from moving forward. Things are not moving forward because of whatever occurred in the past. And I think this King of Pentacles is ready to set some priorities. And the priority with regard to whatever emotional situation occurred between these two is inconsequential compared to the work at hand, or whatever it is these people are creating or building together or collaborating on together. That feels like a priority for this King of Pentacles, who, again, with him in the upright, I feel like maybe he's worked through what's occurred in the past. This king feels very loyal, feels very compassionate. This person is somebody who's very dependable, reliable, hardworking, is a perfect partner as far as a spouse, a good best friend, a favorite family member. This is the guy down the street that you rely on when you need your power tool to fix something in your house. He's always going to answer the door, and he's always going to be ready to loan you whatever you need. This is the person who will give his shirt off his back. So this person has a lot of positive energy with regard to not only this relationship, but the situation. I feel like this King of Pentacles has made his decision with regard to the situation and is ready to leave things in the past. Now, this Queen of Wands, again, there's this Ace of Pentacles kind of hanging in the air, waiting in the wings, and it's associated with a whole different group of people, but group of people or person. It could be just a third party, but I feel like there's possibly a group dynamic. This King of Pentacles is not going anywhere, and he's associated with this Ace of Pentacles. So if this Queen of Wands wants to be included in or pursue or participate in whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, then she also needs to give up the fight with regard to whatever resentment she's holding on to that's connected to this King of Pentacles. She needs to let that go if she wants this. It could be, and she feels like she's definitely still in this decision mode. Unfortunately, there's the sense, at least in her energy right now, and I say unfortunately because it feels like this Ace of Pentacles is significant and important, and it could be attached to other significant and important connections and or relationships for this Queen of Wands. But she feels wronged in the past, and she's having a hard time letting this go. And it could be that whatever this is or was for her keeps her from moving forward with this Ace of Pentacles, whatever it is. I hope this is making sense, Sagittarius. This is the story I've got for you. So at least for the time being, the people involved in the situation are being patient. There's the sense of patience, of waiting, of having an understanding that there's some decisions being made, I think on a personal level, more than anything else. For things to move forward, everybody needs to feel like this is what they want. Because it could be that this is something that will require a lot of time, dedication, commitment. And everybody involved needs to be on the same page. But specifically this King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands need to resolve some issues here. Now, I feel like this King of Swords and this Queen of Swords have a very clear understanding. They know what's up. They know what's up, and their job right now is to hang out and kind of wait and see how things transpire. Because if this Queen of Wands doesn't decide to leave what's gone on in the past, and if she doesn't decide that this Ace of Pentacles associated with these connections is important enough to do that, then the offer won't even be made. Then it's not even relevant for this King and Queen of Swords to put any energy forward into making the offer or pursuing this Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if I'm not trying to imply that this King and Queen kind of have the control over this Ace of Pentacles. I don't necessarily feel that's true, but they are definitely associated with it, and they're not letting it go. This Ace of Pentacles is definitely something that this King and this Queen of Swords are invested in, and this King of Pentacles as well. But it does feel like there's, with the Seven of Pentacles out here, it feels like there is a sense of waiting or needing to have patience or investing some more time and thought into am I taking that card? This one flipped up too. I'm going to put it back in the deck. It's Perception. This is a good card too. We'll see if it comes up again. Then the Perception card has a really long meaning, but it's all about basically, in a nutshell, and it's hard to put that card in a nutshell, but in a nutshell, and I'll try anyway. In a nutshell, the Perception card is about everybody kind of perceiving their own reality, and your perception creates your own reality. So you really do ultimately have a choice in how things in your life transpire, because you always have a choice. You always have a choice to perceive the world around you and your reality the way it makes sense to you, right? The way you want things to transpire. That's how you manifest certain things into your life. I mean, if you are going for a job, for example, and you're feeling really confident and you go in there knowing that you're right for this position and it's something that you really want, you're going to give that energy off to whoever is, interviewing or whatever, whoever's hiring for the position, and they're going to see that confidence and they're going to feel that energy, and they're likely going to give you the position because of your level of confidence. So again, you go into a job interview, you're not feeling very confident. You're like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm right for this. I don't know if I can do the work. Well, that energy will be perceived by those around you, because your perception of your own reality is perceived by the people that are surrounding you. I tried to make that a simple explanation, and then I, in the way that I often do, continued to ramble and just turned it into a big mess. Anyway, I think you got what I was trying to say, Sagittarius. I'm going to get a card for you from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot deck, and then we're going to wrap this up. And I could go clean myself off appropriately and maybe do a Capricorn video. So let's see what we've got for Sagittarius to wrap up this reading. And that's the one. Okay, so I'm going to take this card. The Two of Pentacles, Two of Earth. Did not come out in your reading. The Two of Pentacles is about decision making, weighing your pros and cons, putting forth some effort into doing what you need to do to maintain balance in your life. setting priorities, that kind of thing. So it makes sense that a card like this would come out in this reading. I'm going to read this for you, and it's very short. It's about a half a page, and then we're going to wrap this up. And it turned into kind of a long reading. So here we go, Sagittarius. The Two of Earth card symbolizes the importance of balancing work, home, family, and play whilst remaining flexible and adaptable in meeting one's commitments and responsibilities. You are filled with a sense of purpose. You have goals and dreams. Nurture them. Be willing to do what is needed in order to make them manifest, but do so with mindfulness and the awareness that all you do has an impact on those around you. Be confident. Trust in both yourself and your abilities, but also be flexible, adaptable, and open to compromise. Self-belief is the key to maintaining a healthy equilibrium. If you believe that you can achieve your goals and meet your responsibilities at the same time, then there is a good chance that you can. But ground your self-confidence in reality, realizing that you are not superhuman or perfect. There is a limit to what you can do and achieve without burning the candle at both ends. Be aware and respectful of your physical, mental, and emotional needs. Forgive your limitations, ask for help, and share your responsibilities if you need to, before you start to drop things because you are mentally, physically, and emotionally worn. So I thought that was kind of nice that it talked about self-belief and feeling confident, and obviously, you know, that becomes your reality, and the people around you can feel that energy as well. Just like my rambling was indicating. So Sagittarius, I think that's the, this card is for this Queen of Wands. I feel like the reading is for this Queen of Wands. And again, if this reading resonated for you and you don't feel like you are represented by this energy, could be this King or an external party like this Queen and this King of Swords, who know about the situation or are affected by the situation. But this reading feels like it's mostly embodying this Queen's energy and her thought process, her decision making, and where she's headed with this. I think that she needs to decide what feels right for her with regard to her own personal reality and perception of the situation. If she can't put something from the past in the past and move on in order to grasp a hold of something that feels very promising with regard to other people. If she doesn't want to make that compromise, if she does feel like it's going to put her life off balance or make her feel uncomfortable and make her feel like she can't move forward without hanging on to this level of resentment, if this lingers, then maybe this is something that she needs to drop. I mean, the Two of Pentacles, you don't have it out here in your regular set of cards, but usually it's, you know, a man juggling two pentacles, and she's juggling eggs. If too much is on your plate, you're going to drop one of those eggs or one of those pentacles, and maybe that's for the best. Maybe this is something that this Queen is just not ready for. So that's what I got from these cards today, Sagittarius. I hope that the reading was helpful. I hope that you enjoyed it. If it resonated for you, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you want to, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Sagittarius.